Smartphone, it's way smarter than you.
It's way. I remember I used to be sitting up here playing video game, and I'd be sitting there, my body hurting because I've been sitting in one position playing so long, right? And I'm like, I had to put that shit. I'm like, man, stop this shit. You know, hours going by, I'm sitting here playing these fucking videos. Stupid ass video, I ain't paying, ain't doing nothing.
So you look at everything that gave birth to. You got good and bad that came out of that, right? Video game thing, by putting them in homes and all that. Yeah. People, now you got a gang of fat kids now, right? But on the bright side of that, they made being nerdy cool 20 years later. Because now nerds are cool, they rule the world. They make Marvel movies and they make you into a nerd because remember when you was growing up, the nerds messed with the comic books and all of the sci-fi stuff.
You know what? I was telling that to I think Darrell and them, and one day me and Vic was telling Darrell and them, yeah, we was all the cool niggas with the leather coats and the perms and wasn't going to school, all the most square motherfucking nerds going to school. Got there now, them the niggas flying all over the world, got pretty women licking their toes, and we sitting up here with some old ass jeans on, and you know what I'm saying, sitting here struggling. You know what I'm saying, because we did it to ourselves, stupid ass. I think about that all the time, just dumb motherfucker shit. Just dumb motherfuckers, you know? And most of us didn't even realize we set ourselves, like Charleston White said, you set yourself up to go to prison. You was like, come lock me up. I don't want to be out here, you know? And then the brother that go to jail, and I seen that shit in my own fucking, them niggas will not work for 12 or 13 or $14 an hour, but they'll be happy to work for 11 or 12 cents an hour. What the fuck, man? What? When a person won't work for dollars, but they'll work for cents? Because I guess the dollars didn't make sense. But to make working for
really
cents.
Just killing time.
Yeah.
That's really all it was.
And that's the whole thing.
Work is just a byproduct. I'm killing time. That's all I'm doing.
But it's like, or like the one where the brothers don't see that they could get way more legitimate than you can illegitimate.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It take longer. It's the same story. Nobody really trip on it.
Yeah.
The tortoise in the hare.
Yeah.
They say
Chris Rock said it.
They make it easy. They always say fast money don't last. Like you get it quick.
It go quicker.
Ill gotten, it's gonna go quick.
It's gonna go
ill too.
Yeah, and you ain't gonna do nothing.
Karma.
It's only a few guys moved where they got the illegitimate money and like bought property or you invested in businesses and did shit. But then also, like sometimes, a lot of times, that karma come back at you.
Karma is I look at karma like a boomerang. Right? Yeah. What you throw out is coming back harder.
And the code,
throw out something good. Right?
Yeah, you better put that good shit out. I seen that at a young age. I like I said, it was this dude. I bust him in the eye. I don't know what it was, but maybe socked that nigga in his eye. I don't know if it was words or something, but something, you know. And that's another thing. Like Charleston White was talking. Well, let me get back on this. Let me jump in from subject. But like a week later, I got hit in the eye in the same spot, and it made me. It didn't happen so far away that I forgot that was my own energy coming back at me, and that made me see. You gotta be careful what you do out here. You know.
I give you one right now.
Right back.
I'll give you one right now. They go that same boomerang, right? Earlier today, like I'm at the gas station, like one of them ladies walk up and I just whoop here. I give her. She asked for some money. I just gave it to her. Think about it. It's not my concern what you do with it or how you live. Just here. Go here, please. Go have a life over there, right? Move on. I come here. What you hit me with? Did I ask for it? Right?
It's just
throw it out. And it's circled around.
See?
All right? Throw it out.
It's right there.
It's the energy.
And people, and there's a lot of folks that don't realize that time. They have no clue that it's the energy that you put into the universe. You know, me, my number one gift of every day is what? Waking up.
You know, I'll be messing my boss up with this one.
I woke up.
I messed my boss up with this one. every day he asks me how I'm doing. I always say, I'm still alive.
I'm alive.
Right? Now, when he first met me, he took that as a bad thing. And just like I remember this one pastor said that he got so offended I said it because we was in church. He was like, oh man, you doing better than that. And I'm like, what's better than alive?
Better than being alive?
But he's like, oh man, you blessed, brother. I'm blessed because I'm alive, right?
Right.
But anyway, like my boss, he couldn't take that in his mind. So like he decided he has to try to catch me slipping. I get a reminder like just about every day. I go from the break room area to the office area where where his main office is, and then the rest of the supervisors are. Because on the way over there, it's this little catwalk with a view of the freeway, right? Going this way. On the other side, it's one going that way. But so out of it, you can see two homeless camps and then one dude off by himself.
Wow.
And I'm just looking like over here and over here, and on the way in there, like every time I'm going in there, I end up looking at them, and it's like it's something to remind you because they there every day. All right, and then they remove them, or they clean out one area, they move over here, and then they start coming right back, like over and over, same thing over and over again. But they there every reminder in the rain, when it's cold, when it's animals.
They really out there.
They really out there. It's like,
and Tay,
I'm
real
like,
talk, we too soft for that. I'm
exactly,
too soft, dude.
Like
that's why I be making sure I tripped on. I can't imagine right now.
The amount of time I spend watching
them.
them. The amount of time I spend watching them, right? Like, you see they do all of the same stuff we do.
Yeah.
Like, they found a mode of comfort in that, right?
Right.
And it's just like anything else. It's like the gym. Like, when you first go, it's uncomfortable. After a while, it's normal. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, you watch them, like go to... get better at it though, right? Because it's like they go from just being, all right, I'm out here, and then I got either these cardboards and whatever to now I got a tent, and now I got a grill, and now I got defenses. It's like
you see them build.
They got a dog, a little thing over here, and it's like they got the area where that's their bathroom over here. It's like you see they built their own little civilization outside of it. It's like, all right, what crime is it in there?
Right.
Like they got their own little small country of just them, because outside of that, they ignored all across the rest of the world. They go right there, and it's all of them where they know each other.
Until they get ready to come in there with the
time to leave, say, hey, we need you to leave, fill quotas. Because they leave and they move, they come right back 2-3 weeks later.
And then there's some folks that's there because they do got a lot of programs and stuff. They got a lot of stuff for people to get, but it's so structured that these folks don't want to live in a structure where somebody, where you got a certain time you have to be in, certain things you can't do. That's I offer to get you in a structure.
I see people being more creative about it too, right? Like you would label them as homeless, but they're not, in my opinion. They just smart about how they do things.
And a lot of them get that money because they put the money on the card, so you don't have to have a residence to mail it to you. I've seen that years ago. I say. So that got people deeper into drugs because now you ain't got to spend that money on rent.
Have you ever seen
or whatever?
Have you ever seen a little car with a tent on top of it?
A car with
cars with tent? Yeah, you can. This is like like I said, you would label them as homeless, but I just call them really smart. They're just efficient. They they'll get like, I don't know, whatever car you can think of, and then they'll go get this thing maybe like $3,000 to $6,000 attachment to put on top of the car. Whatever car it is, right? It basically just lifts up to a tent. They homeless, but they make money all day long. They doing Uber. Just, I wake up, get down, go to the gym, shower at the gym, and boom, that's their whole operation. Do DoorDash with their car. They living rent free. Like in their vehicle, they move around. They not attached to nothing. And then you look at what they like, how free they really are from these. Right? Cause this is what keep you like wanting to do all of this and have houses and all that stuff. Like, because they program you to be on that.
You keep on seeing, you know, like I look at how they do the kids with the rapper shit, all of them with the big old jewelry and, you know, the expensive ass cars and the clothes and, you know, and it's like, wow, man. Damn rappers get whooped on the contract. Well, it seems like a lot of them starting to not.
No, it's the same
they
thing.
still get whooped.
The issue that a lot of people have been having is a lot of the older rappers, like, they don't make a big fuss about it. Like, you know, they don't come to the aid of these young kids and all that. But at the same time, it's like you're a grown man signing these deals and you about to get rid. Who gonna tell you? No, everybody ain't gonna be Ice Cube. And most of the other ones is gonna be the rest of the NWA and sign it. You know what I'm saying?
Like what's called, you don't even hear about them no more. What was the other dudes in the NWA? You can't Ren.
Oh, Ren and
them. Yeah. Where is Ren? What's going on?
Ren did some other.
Or something?
Ren did some more rapping. I know that, but I don't know what he did outside of that. But I know Yella was doing. I think he was directing porn or something like that for a while, and I don't know what he's doing now. But I never really kept up with them like that. They popped up on YouTube a few different times though over the years, especially after that movie came out.
Everybody kind of going to that YouTube stuff now.
Like that was.
I was looking at Country Wayne. I was like, they love him.
Yeah.
Country Wayne.
He got the granny and auntie crowd for sure.
He got them. Dude.
He got them for sure. They love him. They like what he say, how he act.
Yeah.
He found his crowd. He stayed with it because you know he got him. He another one who got a interesting story. Like you think that he just funny? Don't think that he just funny. he one of them dudes.
Yeah, he definitely appealed to a more mature. Because like he'd be like, you know, his ex come over and see his new chick. Oh, she older. Look, yeah, she cook and do all that. I was dying. I just watching what he says. Yeah, she cook. You know, she cook and wash clothes and do a lot of stuff. Young bros don't do that, and they getting killed. They can't, you know. Motherfuckers, I'll be just looking at some of these women and they behavior, and I'm like, man.